This is the first ever live stream I've done with my phone just. So I'm just gonna, hello. Today we're gonna have to go in and clean the leaf cutters. So you can see in here we have a lot of old leaves. It's 4 days ago since last I fed them. And today we're gonna walk through the process of feeding together with maybe answering some questions that may pop up during the stream. But yeah, I'm just gonna set up because to be honest, I didn't know how to do it on the live. So I just pressed some buttons and yeah. So my trusty chair is now located and I just need to find my tweezers and everything. So what I like to do when I'm cleaning leaf cutters is I have a box right here. Can it stand there? It doesn't normally stand there. And I just need my other tweezers, my angle, there we go. And also my spoon. Where's my spoon? My spoon is here. Okay. Hello, happy Ann, hello. I don't yet know how to watch the comments at the same time because, well, yeah, it's the first time I'm streaming. But what I normally do when I clean the leaf cutters, I have this to pick up ants, I have this to get the leaves, and I have this to get the trash. We have a trash pile right here. Maybe I should do somehow so I can see the comments as well. I mean, I guess if I can put you like this, then I should be able to fairly easy read the comments as well. Yeah, because then I can stand like this. I guess I have to. It's gonna be a little bit of a fiddle stream because it's the first time. But yeah, what I start with doing is simply just getting all of the old leaves out. And we of course have a bunch of workers on the old leaves, and we're just gonna go in and grab them and take them out. So I have given them a few testing leaves this time, hence why we have a lot of leaves right here that haven't been eaten. Not sure what they are in English, but they didn't really seem too happy about them. Neither did the other. The other weren't too happy either with them, so I guess it's a failed leaf test. But what I do here is simply just start getting eaten by leaf cutters who attack me. But I just go in and grab the leaves. And I have a hair in I feel like I have a hair in my throat. Very uncomfortable and annoying. So you can see straight away we're getting leaf cutters to sit here on the tweezers. That's not too nice, but that is just part of the leaf cutter fun. So what I then do is I simply just go in and take a lot of this trash out. Oh, this trash is so wet. Oh, very interesting. Very wet trash for once. The other always have wet trash, but most of the time the acromemics have a little bit more of a dry trash. So I'm just going in. Yeah, that's so annoying. That's annoying. I have so many flies around the room, and I can see that they're living in this trash. Oh, it's filled with them. Oh, that's so not very annoying actually, very annoying. So basically just going in and taking off most of the trash. I feel like I'm fairly happy. To be honest, it's not the biggest cleanups. I just do a little bit of a random cleanup. The thing is, I can't see any comments right now. Oh, I have to press. Oh, damn, okay, I didn't know that. Damn it, Alex. I'm trying to get some work done, and here have you come with another live stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So I didn't know you have to press for the stream. The legend has that Hulver still waiting for his food. I am. It's been a long wait, and I've never arrived actually. Instead, I got some weird onion things. Nah, jokes aside, we now have a box right here filled up with different cutters. So what I now do is, the big leaves, of course, I just take the big leaves out and remove all the workers on the big leaves. So we have, I'm just gonna do this by my hand because the big workers are easy to just grab like this. So I have a worker right here, and I just put it back again. Have another worker. To be honest, it's not something I do so often, so I don't have a system yet. But yeah, this leaf now looks quite clean. Oh, there's so many of these fly larvae and pupae as well. See right here, we just have a lot of small larvae. It's annoying that the comments disappear again. So this is where all the flies are coming from. So they're coming from in here and then spreading around half my room. That's very annoying, but not much to do about it. That's why you see flies in my everything pretty much. There's always flies. But what I do normally when there isn't flies is I put the food here and then I just see if there's any workers who come out of it. So just grab a leaf. Is this a fly infected leaf? Yeah, it is. Very annoying. Also, it's annoying that the comments go away, but yeah, that's how it is. I guess the leaf cutters just have them too. The thing is, I found I don't know where they're coming from. They keep, I think they come from the naturalistic setup, and then they just in a wave spread over in the entire ant room. And then I get them under control, and a few weeks later they explode again. So like in here, I just saw there's like hundreds of larvae eggs. There's hundreds of larvae. So they're definitely, yeah, definitely. Oh, can I just grab you? Thank you. Will you? That's the thing, because they bite on so tight, you can't just. Yeah, they're a bit annoying to play. Did you just know you? There we go. Yeah, because they bite onto everything. That's what takes time. It's hard to just. You can't just shake them off like you can with something like a Mr. Barbarous. Wouldn't it be good if you could keep another colony of ants that would eat the flies? Yeah, it's fun. Because I can show my fly trap I have over with the roaches. I think the roaches is where the main part of the flies are at the moment. Because I'm trying something new with my roach farm. Let me just put this here so the workers can get out of it. But I'm trying something new with my roach farm, and it's attracting a lot of these flies. But the problem is, even when they are inside the colonies don't really. I don't know if there are so many that they can't hunt them all, but they don't seem to hunt them, which upsets me even more because it would be brilliant if they could hunt it. Like right here, bloody larvae thing. Very, very annoyed. Very annoyed. So this plan right here with just shaking them off is not working as expected. Yeah, a little bit too fast. There we go. See, normally, no, I haven't tried feeding them this big leaves and then not taking it, so that's why it's a little bit of a test today. But the good thing is you can be quite rough with leaf cutters without them carrying. Because the exoskeleton is so hard that you can just be quite aggressive. There we go, another one. So what I try to do is what I've felt is the best way of catching these leaf cutters is just by grabbing them, to be honest. The thing is, if you just grab them very slightly, they don't care. And they can't do anything either. So let me just check. I think like this, it's very weird how much of the leaf they've eaten. I may just have overfed them. That's maybe just what happened. Yeah, interesting scenes we're seeing. And for those wondering, I have also just been out getting new leaves, so I also do have a new leaf batch for them. So once the udder is clean, the udder is the fast clean, the acromyrmex is the slow clean. But once the udder is clean, then I'll feed both colonies as well. And yeah, this is today is the big one. Normally I just take the old leaves out, but today I'm also taking the trash, and the trash is what usually takes time because they live in the trash. What I'm doing right here is quite simply just grabbing all of the workers and just getting them home again. I definitely need this setup for the. I'm happy with the setup I have for the udder. I'm not happy with this setup right here. The outward is too small, and I would just like to. I would like to have a trash pot as well. So I'm not happy with this setup right here. Just because it's not really. It doesn't really. It doesn't do what I wanted to do. It's yeah, not happy. Let's just see if I missed any comments. Would be interesting to have macro of the flies of the larvae. Well, it's just larvae. It looks like ant larvae. I mean, we have one right here. I mean, can we get focus on it? It's just this larvae right here. And it looks like a normal ant larvae, but it's just a fly. So yeah, and the other day I didn't know they were living in here. I have seen a few flies in here, but I didn't know they came from here. But the other day at the Novomessa Coccarelli, I opened and there were just, I think there were like 50 larvae. So I hope the colony is eating them, although I don't know. And it's just annoying because they invade the water feeders. They go inside the water feeders, and that's really what annoys me. They just destroy everything, and they are annoying because when I'm doing my videos, they're also flying around, and everything is just very, very annoying. The problem is just the thing, they come from the roach setup and then they expand to the rest of the ant setup. Oh my god, there are so many workers in here. Yeah, it takes time. That's the thing. Again, for those who saw my other talk where I cleaned the acromimics like I'm doing right now, what takes time with leaf cutters, and it's hard with leaf cutters, is not getting leaves from them. It's just going out and cleaning them, because that takes forever. I mean, I have to clean the other trash soon, because the trash of the other colony is just, really growing. And that's not something I'm looking forward to, because they have so many more workers than this colony. That colony, I think, I said in my last video, it may be the biggest ant colony I have. I definitely think it is. I think they have overtaken the Mesobarbaras, because they're insanely big. I mean, the other day I actually pushed this fungi a little bit, because I didn't push the fungi, but I pushed the setup, and there just came so many workers out, because they live inside the fungi. Yeah. So that's, you just don't see the true size and numbers of workers until you do something like that. So yeah. So how's everybody's day doing? How's everybody doing? Are you doing well? Are you having a nice Friday? Let me just check if I missed any comments. What kind of flies are they? Any idea? They're not anything to do with the fungus. I mean, I can in a minute, I think this leaf is empty. I can just show I can just show. Is that a fly? No. Okay. So I'm just gonna put this aside. You can just see. So I have these fly traps right here, all over the room, and you can see. I got this out a few days ago. It's just fruit flies, I think. It is nothing. Let me just see if I can get all close and personal. Yeah, I don't know what they are. I think they're just normal flies. Excuse the mess you're about to see, but if we go over here with the roach farm setup, that's where it's really. I know they're coming from here because of this right here. I mean, this is just filled up with flies, and the problem is just they produce insanely fast. They reproduce insanely fast. It's very annoying because they're just all over the place. But trying different things to see what I can do to stop it. But yeah, it works, and then they're all gone, and suddenly they are all back again. So yeah, very on and off. But you see now, it is just getting all of these workers out. We have the big leaves away, and now it's just the slow impatience grabbing every single worker by hand and getting it in. Most of the time it's quite fast, smooth ride. But yeah, it's just going over there and just slowly but surely making its way through the process of getting all of these. These fly larvae are so big. There's just so many larvae in the trash, it's insane. So yeah, that's another place where I can just see that they're coming from. It's funny because the trash is so wet, and it normally the acromimics trash was dry, but now it's almost watery. So yeah, I'm not sure what's happening, but it most certainly is interesting, at least. But I love when I can just pick them up and drop them in. Sometimes they manage to grab a hold of the setup, and that's once it starts taking a lot of time. When they grab onto you, that's when it becomes annoying. But most of the time, you can just very quickly. Already now we're starting to get to the end of the acromimics part. I mean, of course, I know we have at least 3. So what I do is I start counting how many we have. So we have at least 3. At least 3 still. Just gonna grab this leaf. At least 2 remaining inside the setup now, or inside the. Let me just check this. Ready for the trash? Yep. At least 2 remaining in here. At least 2. And we have at least, once I've got this, at least a 1 in here. And at least 2 still in here. So now comes the bit annoying part, because now, so we still have at least 2. And at least 1. And now we're down to 0. So are you alive right here? Or you're a fly eating a dead ant? Oh, 1 down here. Let me just see if there's any comments I can answer. I think you can get a special predatory mites that hunt the larvae. Oh, that would be interesting. If the mites die out when there are no more larvae. That would most certainly be an interesting thing to put in. Especially with the roach setup, because the roach setup is where... the roach setup is where I don't control it, because I feel like I just can't really do the correct thing with the roach setup. I'm doing different things, and it doesn't seem to work. At the moment, I'm trying just leaving them, giving them lots of food, and just leaving them alone. And I think the roaches are more happy than ever, but the larvae, but the flies are just also more happy than ever. What I'm doing here is I'm just keep shaking it to see if there's any movements. But I think we are done for the acromyrmex. And then it's time for the adder. Yeah, there's no more movement in here. So I will go back and feed the acromyrmex a bit later. In like 20 minutes or whenever, I don't know how long. Okay, it only took 16 minutes to do this. So I guess it won't take that long to do the adder. Because most of the time the adder is the quick one to clean. And the acro is the slow one. So I'm just emptying out my bucket, my box. Now it's all empty and ready for the adder. So if we just need all these supplies. Yeah. Talk. So time to go over to the adder over here. Again, we're just taking the leaves out here. So it should be a quick in and out. Except we have a few more workers in here, of course. So if we just grab a leaf, put it in here, we can start seeing all the workers going crazy. And for those who saw my Instagram story, this is from the day I did the Instagram story. So I have overfed them a little bit, but I am trying to make the colony grow as fast as possible. And I'm doing a lot of testing leaves, so I can't complain. With overfeeding, it's it's not. I don't think it's bad. I don't care that they have a lot more trash and stuff like that, because I have lots of room for trash as well. So, but holy moly, we have a lot of workers. It's insane because there's just so many workers out here in the outwall always. So yeah, I can give you a show. I can show you in a second once all the leaves are in here. And again, I just take the big ones because the small ones they cut up and put in the trash pile. So yeah, not anything too bad. And this works fine. I mean, it's not sure if it's the most effective way of cleaning them or anything, but yeah, it works. And I'm a satisfied man, and I'm getting bitten. Okay, there we go. So just show you how it looks inside. If I can just unhook this, there we go. So in here you can see we have, quite a lot of workers just running all over the place. And now what takes hours, or not hours, but a long time, is we now have to clean all of this. So what I'll just do is I'm gonna take away all the leaves one by one, and I think I'm gonna put it right here. So if there's anyone who isn't out, I can get them out. And then it's just about getting all the workers home again. So yeah, that's the update of the 2 pots. And of course I'm also gonna feed this colony once they have been cleaned. So yeah, the thing is, no matter how I said it, I can't really read the comments. What do you feed them as a barbarous queen with 2 workers? I've tried to feed them seeds, but also try giving them a mealworm and see if they accept it. Yeah, protein can never harm a colony. If they don't take it, that's just how it is. So what I'm doing here is I'm simply just taking 1 leaf out at a time, just putting it over here. And the goal is just to get so many leaves out that I can just pour the workers back again. The thing is, whereas the acromyrmex, they have bigger workers than most of the other. We do have some major others as well, but generally, there's a lot of workers in here on this one. But generally, the udder, even the small udder workers, actually pinch all the way through skin, whereas the acromyrmex, they don't get all the way through the skin. Let me just check for comments. Hello, Ola. I don't know if it's a Danish pronunciation, but I don't know the English pronunciation. I should more say. In Danish, it's Ole. I'm guessing it's quite a lot the same in English. So yeah, we are just slowly making our way through, cleaning up the old leaves, seeing if there's any workers, and just slowly but surely getting the big pieces out. And then I think in the end I will just drop all these small pieces back inside. So again, this is actually not too much of a correct method, because I am spreading mites from the udder to the acro if there were to have mites. So it's not the most correct way, because I'm using the same tools and I'm using the same box, and workers have now been actually in contact with each other almost. So on that behalf, it's not the best way of doing it. It's the trash, of course. I was about to say, why do I have these weird fingers? But it's the trash. But yeah, we just keep on going. Keep on going. Name? Yeah, I'm from Germany, so it's a Danish name, I guess. Yeah, at least the same pronunciation, pretty much. So how are you doing, Ole? Are you having a nice, what is it? It's Friday right now. I think it's Friday. And I have had 2 days off work, and it's good enough to make me all confused for what day it is. So again, what I'm trying to do is just get the most of the workers out. It's actually quite an easy clean, this one. They're not too. I can just shake the leaves and most of them get off. Very nice. But it's just making the way through slowly and surely, getting out all the juicy leaves. But it's definitely not going fast. The good thing again with Leafcutters is you can be quite rough with them without them actually caring. That's what I don't like with handling something like niters, because you can't really be that. You have to be quite gently with working with them, because if you squish them, they just die. Whereas these, you can very easily just put weight on them, and that way hold them still. So like if I have a worker escaping, I simply just put my finger very slightly on it, and that way I can then put my tweezers and grab it. So if you just very gently, but you couldn't do. I don't think you would have to be extra gentle with a niter at least. Very hard to do that with a niter without actually just crushing the worker. But yeah, now we have a box, quite clean box, and I think I'm just gonna pour the rest in, because I don't have it all day long to stream. But yeah, we have a box now with lots of workers. And again, the rest of these workers, they will just put it to the trash. So they will just put all of this over in the trash pile. And then we have to do a proper cleanup of the trash pile one day, but that is not today. Because today is just a very simple feeding new leaves day. So what I do is I smack the box right here to let them loose, because then they can't grab anything. And then I just pour them in. So this way now, we only have one remaining worker. And there, another worker hiding in the cotton. Let me just get this cotton and see if there's any more. Another worker in the cotton. Excuse me. Thank you. There we go. So now we have the box completely empty, and we have the leaves being cut or taken out. And now it's just time to feed them the new leaves. So I'm just gonna get my box back on its spot, like that. And almost break the member lamp. The member lamp is often on the way to being damaged a lot. So there we go. Now if I just put this right here, so then later today I have to connect this and stuff, so yeah, that'll be interesting to see as well. I'm great, just came back from driving school. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I found driving school quite interesting because, well, I enjoyed driving, so yeah, something I liked. But today's feed is right here. It's mainly bramble with a little bit of privet for the udder. So this is today's feed, and we just need to get it all out. Why do I do it here? Normally I do it on the other table. Well, it's just to show it to you, because the other table is filled with mess. Something I really hate is that leafcutters love bramble. Why did it have to be bramble? Bramble is such an annoying thing to cut. Because they have all of these spikes, man. So annoying. Just there we go. Is there any more? I can feel there's more in here. Yeah, there's more. So what I just need to do is sort the bramble from the privet, because the privet has to go inside the other pot with the fungi inside. So that will 100% not be fun to do. It's something I really hate doing because, yeah, it's just not fun. Because that's a good opportunity I have to kill a worker. I'm doing my motorcycle license. It's fun. How's your Nicobarensis doing? Well, we have the Nicobarensis right here. They were insanely sugar hungry yesterday, so I had to fed them a jelly pot, but they didn't like the jelly at all. So that's a bit annoying. And they're not really that jelly happy, actually. It's interesting, because it seems like a lot of people online say they love jelly, and I just don't get the same response at all. So what I'm just going to do now is simply just sort out what colony should get. So the other mainly get the big leaves like this, because I don't have to worry about space, because they have a big area. And like a small leaf for the acro, big leaf for the other, big leaf for the other, and the other is way bigger. Yeah, for the acro, for the other, for the acro and acro, for the other. This also just gives some small leaves for the other, because these small leaves do taste different, I think, and they do have quite a different consistency. But yeah, normally I do feed them quite a lot of different things, but today is just a lot of bramble, because I have fed them 10 different things. Oh, we have a little bit of testing leaves here as well. So we're going to give 1 testing leaf for the acro and 3 testing leaves for the other. But yeah, I normally feed them a few different things, which is quite dumb, because then they get tired of a little bit of everything. They have now got tired of elder, so I've given a little break with feeding elder. So that's why I'm giving them a full bramble today. And this is the privet. The thing with the privet is, if you get the completely green ones, you can feed it directly on the fungi, and there will be nothing remaining. So that way I can push it directly on the fungi, and they'll eat it all. So that's why I'm feeding them so much privet, because this right here is going directly to the fungi chamber. So yeah, I think we have a good sorting now. So we'll just start with the acromyrmex right here. Just take the lid off, and there's anything serious right here. I'm just dumping it all in. So have these been cleaned? Nope, I don't clean them. I don't do anything. I just put them in there and boom. In the beginning, I did clean everything. Now I just don't, because they eat too much. I reckon they'll eat all of this within 2 days, because I didn't feed them as much as last time. We can also see that they did not like the leaves in the end, because the fungi start turning green, meaning that they didn't cut anymore. White. The fungi started turning white because they didn't eat anymore. Yeah. Now it's time for the same with the udder right here. I feel like I actually underfed the udder today. Not so many leaf in here. And yeah, that's just how it is. So they now have a little bit of leaves for them. And now it's time for the thing I hate. And I'm sorry for you, because you're gonna see something you may not like. Is that a testing leaf? Yeah. Because what we have to do now is we have to go in here, because I'm trying to let them grow the new fungi. Trying to trick them into growing the new fungi in here. I don't even know where to set the camera like this. How can I do this? 2 seconds. Let me just. Can I just put the tripod here? I think I may be able to do that. And I just need to get the legs all the way out. Oh, I can. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm about to do something I don't like at all. So let's just look at the comments. No new comments. Okay. But we're about to go into this part. And the thing of why isn't it fun? Well, we have workers all the way around, and when I take the lid off, the workers storm out. And I often have to crush a few, and it's something I really don't like. And if it's possible for me to not crush workers, I won't. But yeah, it's always different how they react. But yeah, I'm just grabbing all the leaves in my hand now. All the leaves are now in my hand. And what I do is quite gently just take the lid off and dump everything inside. Yeah, not much to do other than just trying to do very low vibrations and back again. Okay. Then it's just about getting the workers home again and listening. You can hear if they're trapped because they make a trap noise. Actually can't hear right now, but I can see the lid isn't properly on. So I'm just gonna have to see where we have workers. Oh, we have so many over here. There's one stuck, there's 2 stuck, no, one. One stuck worker. Just get all the minus workers. Let me just check. We have 1 worker sitting here. We have 1 out here. Again, this is not something you should do normally. I don't do it normally, but it's just because I want to trick them to start building their fungi in here. Last time I did it, it actually worked very well in here because they started building it. In here, so far, last time I did it, they took all the trash away from the chamber. So they decided it wasn't a trash, officially not a trash chamber. Because before we had fungi and trash together, but now it's not a trash chamber. So I'm hoping it slowly transform into being a regular fungi chamber. So there we go, beautiful, you came out. The good thing about letting the lid be on it, it doesn't squish them. So currently we have 1 worker that's stuck under the lid. I can see it right here. I'm just seeing how many workers we have. I think it maybe only be this one, so I'm just gonna grab it on the leg. Wait, is this an old one or is it alive? Oh, it's an old one, okay. Yeah, normally, sometimes it goes very well and sometimes it doesn't. So what I'm just doing, I'm listening and feeling around because they make a noise if they're stuck. But they don't seem to be stuck. Oh, I think we're good. Again, the good thing about the new lid is with the new setup right here, this is not an issue because you can just take the lid out even if there's fungi all the way up to the top and just put it back. Don't have the same issue as with this one. But I think that was it. Now we have successfully cleaned and fed them. As far as I'm aware, no casualties this time. Sometimes we have a lot of casualties, sadly, but this time we didn't. So hello, Ants Jr. So yeah, I think that's been it for this stream. Oh, we have an escapee down here. Oh, we have 2 escapees. And then I'm just straight away wondering if there's a breach. Oh, it's hard doing it with 1 hand. There we go. So again, the workers doesn't take any damage. And then it's fine. So we have another escapee. Now what I mainly do is I don't care that they escape because they will wander around this area and I'll be able to find it later. Yeah, the fungi is huge, yeah. Yeah, both fungi are doing very well. Especially this one that's growing so fast at the moment. It's quite insane. But yeah, I think it's very annoying that I saw another word. Oh, we have it right here. Thank you. Can we see? We just need to see if we can find any majors that's just walking around. To be honest, it's been the first little phone stream. I think it's been quite successful. Of course, haven't watched it back, so I'll have to watch it back and see how you saw everything. I need some light for this. How far away is my light? Oh, it's all the way. I can't do that. We can just do a little bit of this. Yeah, we do have. Oh, that's hot. Let me just see if I can do so. We do have a major right here. We do have a few majors, but yeah. Are you planning on using the setup you made? No. And the setup down there is just not usable. It has so many flaws, so it's not something I'm gonna use. I can just take this lamp just before we end the stream, just to show you something. I'm sorry for the mess. I still haven't really cleaned up after Ancon. Holy moly, it's just been an intense week. So much happening. So let me just grab this lamp. What are you stuck on? You're stuck on something? Nothing. Okay, brilliant. Let me just turn you on. Boom. And oh, it's hard doing this with one hand. There we go. Okay, so now we have a bit of light on the leaf cutters. Not on full brightness, but yeah, now we can see a bit more of the majors. Is there any big ones, like really big ones? I've started seeing some huge ones, but there's a few ones that are quite large. But I don't see any massive ones. Is the queen still out? She was out yesterday. But no, she doesn't seem to be out either. I mean, we have a few big ones, but no huge ones. There are some huge ones sometimes, but yeah, nothing right now. But everybody, I think that is it for the stream. Chunky, indeed, very chunky. It's quite cool that you can start seeing larvae in here because the fungi is just not big enough. I can't wait to get the proper setup. Gonna have some big outwells and do. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Coyote Peterson, but not on purpose in the future. Once they're just eating me. So we have managed to feed the fungi in here. Hopefully this will trick them a little bit more to just. You know what? Where's my pipette? It's right here. I'm just gonna water this in here. So what I just when I water my setups, I just take the water from here. I emptied it this morning, and then just put it in here, like this. And that way, oh, I can hear. Oh, that's not good. Someone got out, I think. Let me just hear, because you can hear them quite clear if they are stuck. No one's stuck. I'll have to do a checkup. I'd always do a checkup. But yeah, that has been it for this little video, this little stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I have some majors, but yeah, I would love to show some bigger majors, but yeah. Sadly, I don't see any of the huge ones at the moment. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you see that mega huge one. There's one that doesn't fit in the tube. It walks so wrong. So this setup is definitely not. I would like to just yeah. Have a great day, Mr. Happy Ant. And great meeting you in real life. But yeah, I can't wait for the proper setup because it'll be major proof as well, so the majors can walk in the setup without being damaged. Of course, the real setup uses this tube, so this tube is quite a lot larger. You can see this is the my tube, and that's the real tube that's meant for the setup. So that's the size that I have here. And of course, I'm not using that at the moment, but just because I'm too lazy. I really want to get in here and get the cotton away, but yeah, it's not gonna be fun. You can just see how much traffic we have. Now the acromyrmex actually managed to get it out and escape, but yeah, it's not too yeah, it's all quite temporary. So I can't wait to get the proper setup. Again, the proper setup will be based on the S4 outwell, I think. So it'll be like that, and I'll have like 4 fungi pots or something. Start with 2, I think. Yeah. We have. I mean, they are big, but they're not the biggest one I see. It's annoying I can't find any big ones. Yeah, that's how it is. But yeah, that has been it for this stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm planning on doing a bit more of these streams. I have done a lot of TikTok Danish streams in the past, but I feel like they're quite boring now because it's not. I much want to talk with ant people than just fans, or not fans, but yeah, non-ant lovers. They've been fun to talk with, but we don't get so many questions on that channel anymore because people know what they want to know. So I may as well just start streaming here and talk here instead. Yeah, that has been it for this stream. So yeah, I don't even know how to end it. I think it's over here. No, I think, yeah, I found the end button. Okay, perfect. So yeah, thank you all for watching. A little 40-minute stream. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you all in another video.